I started from like 28 subscribers, and the total views that I got from 64 videos reached to 81,000 new accounts. So I just finished Inktober and calculated the analytics, and I'm pretty surprised. So let me just get dressed and I'll get back to you soon. Artistic enough, right? Yeah, it's my brother's shirt that doesn't fit him anymore. So I took it, and it's like 13-14 years old. I don't have anything close to it. So if you remember, I gave myself a challenge of 70 hours like a month ago to complete Inktober. And 70 hours में Inktober complete करना था. That doesn't mean कि मुझे 70 घंटों में 31 sketches sketch करने थे. For every single sketch, it took me 20 minutes, and जो detailed one था, it took me hardly 45 minutes. So it would have ended in a very less time. But in those 70 hours, I gave myself a challenge to understand YouTube and Instagram algorithms, because I really want to work on this channel and the Instagram as well. But I had no idea what timings, what hashtags, what tags, what category. There are so many things while you are posting on these two platforms. So ये सब जानने के लिए you have to start posting. You cannot just rely on other people's experience and their accounts. They truly are sharing the right data, but somewhere somehow you have to start to understand your own algorithms and insights. So that was my main motive behind this, to understand what works for my accounts. So with that vision I started, and this 70 hours included finding out the images for the theme and for the prompts that were provided by Inktober, doing the setup so that I can record, emptying out my phone again and again because it was a lot of recording and editing, finding out the right apps to edit the thumbnails, to edit the images, to edit the videos. Canva, InShot, Power Director, these are the apps that helped me. Editing all those videos, editing all those thumbnails, editing all those images, posting and scheduling all those videos by finding the trending audios that works for my Instagram and YouTube accounts separately, because the requirements for both the accounts were different. Finding out the timings in which YouTube and Instagram separately actually picked up my videos to work in their algorithms. There were minutes difference between both of them, and अगर मैंने वो threshold से पहले या बाद में post कर दिया, my videos used to get 0 views, and if I posted my video in that particular threshold, it would shoot up to 5 and 10k. Creating stories out of those posts, adding the post and those stories in the stickers provided by the Inktober so that we can reach more and more people. Sharing all those posts on my other Instagram and WhatsApp, all the social media platforms that I can share to reach more and more people. Creating a sketchbook out of scratch, this one, out of complete scratch. I did not buy any stuff. I created the sketchbook out of the stuff I had laying around. Recording that video, editing that video, posting that video, and the posting took the maximum amount of time in this 70 hours challenge. Finding out hashtags, finding out tags, finding out categories, finding out trends, finding out accounts, connecting with accounts, replying to comments and messages and comments on the YouTube videos, being active on Instagram and YouTube for half or 1 hour every single day after I've posted to reach more and more people, communicating with my husband and my brother about the prompts, because they have seen the entire One Piece. I have seen the half of it, so they are the best people to suggest me which character to take for the day's prompt. All this included in those 70 hours, and on top of that, life happened to me. So my initial plan was to complete Inktober in the very first week of October itself, and then I was going to focus on the rest of the stuff that I have going around in my life right now. But God had other plans for me. And in the very first week of October, I got a text from my best friend 2 days before Dasera that she's getting married in 2 days. The marriage that was supposed to be happening in November, we were planning this for a month later. It's now happening in 2 days, and I had no choice but to pack my bags, settle my kids here, leave my husband behind to take care for the 7 cats we have, and travel. But somehow, because I had made a public announcement that I'm going to finish this challenge in 70 hours, I kept pushing myself, and on 30th of October, I finished my October. So here are the stats for both YouTube and Insta. So I started from like 28 subscribers on YouTube. I had 28 subscribers from earlier videos that I have posted here and there. By the end of the month, I got 69 more subscribers, and there were only 5 people from my friends and family who subscribed to my channel. 60 plus people were actual followers who have not left yet, thankfully. So I got 69 new subscribers out of 64 videos that I posted on YouTube, and the total views that I got from 64 videos in last 31 days were 45k. It's not a lot out of 64 videos, because I was experimenting with time zones and the tags and hashtags and categories and different kind of titles and thumbnails. There was a lot experimenting going on, and I was seeing what works for me or not, and I got that exact threshold wherein if I post a video, that can shoot up to 4k, 5k, and later on if I'm posting a video or if I'm scheduling a video on a wrong time, it used to get 0 views, literally 0 views, and the 4-5 views it had already, those were mine, because I was going to check if someone has watched my video or not. So YouTube, 69 subscribers, 45,000 views, 64 video uploads. And on Instagram was glitching a lot, and last 10 days were horrible. People were losing views, they were losing followers, and they were losing their own accounts. My videos were not getting posted for 2-3 hours. I had to restart many things again and again. I was losing data. But even with this struggle, I got 85 new followers on Instagram, and these followers were not even family and friends. Yes, they were like 3 or 4 people who were from my friends list, or they were family, and they started following me. Everyone else was a real follower for anime or animal or scribble art, or they are doing October. So it's the actual community that stays with you. So 85 followers out of 68 videos that I posted, and the stories were 100 plus. My videos reached to 81,000 new accounts, and out of that almost 1800 plus people got engaged. Again, this is not a very big deal for big accounts, but even those big accounts started from search algorithms and search analytics only. So I definitely saw growth. I got to understand how algorithms work both for Instagram and YouTube. I also got 2 orders. I got one pro bono project. So this all happened because I was active on my Instagram, and the pro bono project I got because I was active on Instagram, and I saw a creator's story to whom I follow, and she had shared about this project, and I reached out and I got selected, and we worked through it, and it's now finally in work somewhere. And the other 2 projects I got are for anime, because my theme this year was anime and I was drawing One Piece. So some One Piece fan reached out and 2 commissions, and I'm finally now able to add a commission tag or commission story or commission highlight over there on my Instagram account that yes, I can walk, and I'm working on a big canvas now. So out of all this, what I learned, that life is gonna happen to you no matter you're working as an artist or a 9 to 5 job, or you're a housewife, a college going student, or you're a cat. Life is gonna happen to you, and you have to be patient. And not just patient, you have to be prepared to face the life and readjust according to your schedule. But to readjust, you at least should have a routine, because if you are not working in a routine, you are just waking up and doing things as the day goes by. You are living according to someone else's routine and plans. If you don't have your own, you will survive, but you won't reach certain places. So I had my routine, I had a target, I was patient, and I was prepared. I had certain breakdowns here and there, but I had my husband to help me, I had my cats to help me, I had myself to help, and most important, you have to be your own self support. Because if you rely on someone else, like your husband, your spouse, or your parents or your friends, they also have their own life happening with them. So if you rely on them, maybe you will be disappointed somehow, somewhere. Not saying every single time, but maybe. So you have to be your biggest support. You have to be patient, you have to be prepared, and you have to be really open to listen to others. Because sometimes what happens, when you are focused and really very harshly focused on something, you tend to become a little toxic. And when someone else is trying to soothe you down, you have to be open to listen to them. It's not just in art challenges, but in life overall. Then you have to get out of your comfort zone. And this is something everyone keeps telling you. You have a routine, but until and unless you do not push through and get out of your comfort zone, you will be living a life like everyone else, and you won't be shining brighter for a bigger audience to see you. So you have to get out of your comfort zone, but at the same time, you have to be ready and prepared to take breaks in between. Because if you don't take a break, your mind, your body is going to collapse. So understand that pushing through is equally important as taking breaks. So relax, take breaks, do not suffocate yourself in the name of achieving targets. And yes, actions does speak results. These are the insights of the videos that did great. And at the end, everything is figure outable. Our challenges or life challenges are stressing you out and making your life difficult every single day. Understand that it is figure outable. You can do something about it. This was my experience with Inktober. And what's coming next for the channel is the commissions I'm working on, and I'll be sharing the experience behind that, because there are a total of 3 people right now who have requested me for videos on how to start with scribbling, and I'm going to make a video for beginners on how they can start with scribbling. If you have something in mind that I could draw or add in my videos next time, comment down below. So yes, comment down below if you have followed me in the journey of Inktober, and which was your favorite prompt, which was your favorite One Piece character if you are a One Piece fan. And in other anime as well, if you want me to draw something, just comment down below or DM me on Instagram. Definitely try to sketch that for you next time. See you soon with the next video, and next video is going to be Inktober sketchbook flip. So stay tuned, subscribe and click that bell icon if you want to get notified next time for the same. So love you all, take care, bye bye. Or if you know any other art challenge that is active right now, comment down below. I'll see if I can catch that. I'll see if I can catch it up. I'll see that if I can catch with that.